Okay.
You gotta give it a.
Hit the eraser twice.
Yeah, see, that one was better.
But haha, you're lewd.
Target it!
Can you see it showing up every now and then?
Yes. God
Dang,
damn it.
this Camilla is like super good in full body. Alright. Well, hopefully this helps.
3!
Yeah, see that wasn't a good
Wait,
throw.
what's his butt?
You gotta give it a
What?
good. You gotta give it a good flick of the
It's
wrist.
stuck on body? Oh, okay. You can do it on Blender.
Are you trying to pick it up?
Yeah, she's learning.
Do you know about the menu trick?
I don't know anything.
If you bring out your menu, you get the little laser pointer.
No, I was gonna say that was a good throw.
If you bring out your menu, you get a little laser pointer on your hand, right? If you point that at an object and
That's
close your
where
menu,
you tried.
it's like you're more likely to pick the object up.
Takes practice.
I brought out my sword on accident.
Ah,
It's okay.
this isn't Chusk. What is this?
Look, it's a League of Legends avatar. And it's got a lot of detail. Look, it's got a butt
I
crack.
mean,
You gotta close the menu once you set the laser.
Oh my god, no!
what? You get it? Yeah?
There we go.
That's too much work.
Alright.
Nah, you gotta freaking, you gotta eat it. You gotta put some back into it. Yeah!
Oh,
Wait, that's gonna be a good roll.
yeah.
See, that was a 12. That's decent.
You want the tail?
Or-
Oh, you're gonna take
Tail
that
smack.
tail?
Watch, this is,
Oh
this
my
is
God,
how
that
you
actually
eat. This is
worked.
how you eat a die.
Wasn't the whole point that
Look
I'm
at
not supposed
that!
to chuck it across the
15!
Dyabie,
room?
look.
Read it?
Hmm.
I just
That's
down
alright.
down smacked it
As
and
long as you
look what I
was
got.
running after it.
Oh, I fucked up the camera.
Huh?
Can the dice
See,
actually
that was a
go
shitty
over
ass
the
roll, so I got a shitty roll.
Down
Yes.
smack.
Oh, 9. See, but if you do this, see, that's gonna be a good roll. See,
7.
It's a
perfect.
7.
Lucky 7.
Lucky 7, exactly.
Yeah.
12. Oh man, the luck's not on our side today.
Yeah.
I got another 7. Wait, if I get 3 7s, do I win?
Yes.
Oh, I got an 18. I guess I lose.
Yeah. 15.
Why is Zeisu just throwing the dice at the ground working?
Down smacking. Fuck his dice.
Oh, that one didn't work.
Alright,
Ugh.
so I
Good.
think I got everything
It's
working.
We gonna
I
recap.
threw it so hard it fucking got stuck in the table.
Yeah, we'll recap. Alright, so where we left off
In
last
the last
time.
episode.
Last time on VRChat D&D. So you guys came back to town to Tusk, and you guys had a fateful encounter.
Some crazy shit happened at the gate.
Yeah. You guys were returning 2 bandits, and Spoly decided that he wanted to keep one, and was willing to burn a spell slot for it.
But I got paid for both though.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And so you guys went back to the Adventurers Guild, the guild house, and you guys encountered some peoples. One that has offended Dyabie so much that he's willing to go steal their spell book.
And I just shouted
Despite
over them.
everything that says he shouldn't.
Yes, and Zeisu is currently doing something.
Chilling with me.
And
Yeah.
he's looking for a inn with Evanor.
Yes. Well, he's not
I'm
looking.
just going back to the
he's
same
just,
one I was at.
yeah, he's just showing him.
I'll give him the good price we negotiated last time.
Sorry, give me a second. So while that's happening, Maellon took the. I guess it's technically nighttime now, right?
Yeah, it is. Because Maellon went to bed with the adventure kill
Yeah.
lady.
Yeah, you did. And got some information that
Oh yeah, he got information.
huh?
He got information.
ma'am.
Mm-hmm. One information, please.
Yeah, just lots of alcohol. But thankfully, with I haven't updated your guys' money stuff yet, and I will when.
That's okay.
But yeah, with Maellon's performance, he basically negated the cost of everything with tips.
Hell yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Spoly is currently out looking for a place to sleep because now he's got
His
to
slave.
now Chusk has got to account for yeah, this terrified person.
Pretty boy.
And you are at the training hall.
Yeah, pretty boy.
So that's
Has our characters eaten since?
yeah. It's assumed that your character.
Yeah, no,
is,
we're
yeah.
yeah. Well,
I'll-
yeah, we're gonna have dinner then.
Oh, okay.
unless you're destitute, it's always assumed that you're like eating when you're in town. But unless you guys want to
Oh,
make
okay.
like a whole like dinner thing, that's fine too.
Yeah.
All right, so we will start with Dyabie as he is currently tailing the girl and the guy,
And the other girl.
Enzo. Yeah, and the other girl. Oh, it's Foofy.
We got that foofy.
Oh, foof!
We got
Alright.
foof.
Alright,
So-
well, I've got about 30 minutes left in my invisibility.
Yes.
You said that they're at a cafe right now eating, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna stay in and just kind of follow them for another 15 minutes and see where this goes. Do they go anywhere or are they still at the
Coming down
cafe?
the wire.
They're still at the cafe.
Alright. I've had a week to think on this and I'm not going to steal the book.
in the short time span of 30 minutes that you've been following them, you've had a week's worth of thought, and you're just like, I don't want to.
Not a good idea.
Yeah.
Alright.
There's
Alright,
a fight
well-
that you don't want to have happen.
Well, alright, well then I guess I'm just gonna I'll walk away and I'll walk for like a good 5 minutes, in the other direction. Find a nice dark alley to undo my invisibility.
All right, you kind of.
Find a nice dark alley to undo his invisibility.
Yeah, because
That's,
I don't want anybody to know that I was invisible.
So you just go into an alley and then you kind of reappear as the magic kind of fades from you. It fades.
Just like I'm just imagining like alright,
Is everyone
I'm going
responding?
to
Yes.
Aren't we? Are we still like walking or?
Yeah.
Or, like-
Well, Dyabie, what are you doing after you do that?
alright. Do I have to do a perception check to find out what would be like a decent hotel to stay in?
But you don't want to stay at the last one?
Yeah, I mean. The
Oh
last,
wait, yeah, can I just stay at the last one that I was in?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Alright, I'm just gonna go to the last one that I was in as well, and just bunk up for the night.
Okay. So you just head
Nice.
back. All right, Zeisu.
Like I'm based.
We're like
tell you
walking
there's a-
still, right?
Yeah, well, there's
Okay.
a good inn I know, nice and cheap. Like it's no luxury hotel, but it's nice and warm. I got a good discount last time, so I'll see if I can hook you up.
Know if we can gather any gossip about certain whereabouts.
Oh yeah,
While
there
we're
was a
at
few people in the dining hall. we sit down and see if there's anyone having a talk about anything interesting.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
All right, so
We'll order some dinner and sit down.
Sounds like a good plan.
so you guys head to the dining hall of the inn that you're staying at, which, like, it's not set up like a tavern where it's like a big open space. There's like an actual long table and guests at the inn can eat there. And you guys kind of sit around and listen to. Oh, what happened? Listen to the gossip.
In Discord. Sorry, go ahead.
Listen to the gossip. Not a whole lot of information that you find valuable. You hear people talk about their exploits, and there's some people staying there that are like traveling merchants that are just staying in the town, complaining about the taxes and stuff like that. Not a lot of information.
Alright.
Alright.
I'll probably I'll head up to bed.
All right.
I guess should too.
All right. So you guys.
Or actually, wait. I'll just like wait around a little bit.
All right. You wait around.
Just to reflect on the day. Yeah.
Evanor, please make me a D20. Just roll a D20 and tell me what the results are.
2.
2. All right. You don't pickpocket anything today. You managed to control yourself long enough to not have wandering hands as you're traveling through the streets.
I was too busy having a chat with Dyabie.
Yeah. Chusk.
Not Dyabie, sorry, it's Zeisu. I don't know why I said Dyabie. Chusk, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Well, have I found any place to sleep at yet?
Make a perception
so-
check.
I thought you found like a dark alley, right, or something.
There's gonna be a few dark alleys around. What was Fufi carrying around? Is she the mobile master sheet?
Oh, also, Toaster, while I'm in the hotel, can I switch what spells I have ready?
Yes. What spells do you want changed?
I'm going to remove Featherfall and Chromatic Orb since I can't cast that yet.
I got 4 in perception.
And I'll replace it with Expeditious Retreat and Burning Hands. And also I'll switch
You got a D20?
Knock to Invisibility.
Okay. So, what'd you roll?
I
You didn't
haven't
roll
rolled
yet.
yet, but I got +4 in
Yeah.
perception,
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I guess.
Nice.
7. You find a lot of places where you could sleep by yourself, but with your new companion that you have with you, it might be kind of difficult. You don't find like a good out of sight place. As it has to be both out of sight and far enough away that him screaming doesn't attract attention.
Would he really risk screaming though?
He might bite his mouth off.
Could I like put a rag?
Do you
in
want
his
to
mouth
gag
or
him? Oh,
something?
yeah, I mean, you can gag him
Yeah.
if you want.
I mean, I don't want to risk him screaming.
Spolly, what are you doing?
What if he screams?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Spolly.
He's gonna like
He's gonna have
roll over
nightmares now.
himself.
Alright, you take a piece of rag and you gag him so he doesn't scream. He's got kind of like this muffled sound and horrified expression.
Okay.
Fucked up.
Is there like any kind of dumpster or anything like that close by?
Just toss him in the dumpster, Tremonti.
They don't have dumpsters. They just have piles of refuse.
They just cover him in some rubbish.
Yeah, just cover him in some rubbish as he's tied down and gagged.
Do you have pittons? Do you have pittons? Let's see. What do you have? You do have pittons. All right. So I imagine
What's pittons?
they're like spikes used for climbing. You know how like when they slam them into the walls and then tie rope around them.
Okay, yeah.
So I imagine what you'd want to do is you'd find a pile of trash and take his chain and slam a pitton down so you can wrap the chain around it so he can't leave. I'm guessing this is what you do, right? All right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
How much length do you get? Do you give him enough length that he can stand upright, or does he have to be crouched at all times?
No, he has to be crouched.
All right. So he doesn't even have enough.
He's
length.
supposed to be sleeping. He's supposed to be sleeping.
You don't give him like you give him such little length on the chain that him standing up just it goes taut, and he's at like this awkward crouch with his hands tied and he's gagged.
Just lie down and go to sleep, boy.
And he's thank you for the follow. Let me actually. Can I turn this on?
Oh god. Who'd follow after that?
Say hell yeah, I'm into this.
Who wouldn't?
I wouldn't.
Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna load up OVR and see if I can see. OVR, come on. Chat?
My god.
Can they see you trying to open OVR?
I don't think
OVR
they
drop?
can.
What do you mean?
Oh, it
What do
doesn't
you
say.
mean? What do I mean?
It doesn't say on restream. Oh,
I
that's
would
sad.
get into trouble then. You
Alright.
heard the guard.
No. I didn't hear anything. I heard nothing. Spotty. I heard nothing.
Strawberry says Dyabie spotted.
What?
Strawberry.
Hmm?
Oh, it's Foofy.
Strawberries. Oh,
Oh.
Foofy.
Oh, Foofy's infiltrated the stream.
Stream snipe.
So,
So now that Pretty Boy's tied down and covered in rubbish, is he alright to sleep outside?
yeah, I guess. Actually, let's see. Make a
Pancake.
no. Make a survival check.
Okay.
Yeah. 9.
Oh no, it's probably gonna get discovered.
9 plus 2.
Thanks for following, Foofy.
Thank you,
Thanks for the
Woofy.
So how much did you roll? 11?
Yeah, 11.
Yeah, 11.
Okay, so you feel like you've done a pretty decent job hiding him. so that'll be the end. I assume you just go find. Are you sleeping nearby, or are you going to like a different place?
He's gotta keep an eye on Pretty Boy.
I mean, nearby, but not like at the exact same place.
All right.
He doesn't want to sleep in the garbage.
And I don't want, like, if somebody walks by, I don't want them to think.
Just make the connection.
Yeah.
All right. What are you doing?
If it's the end of the night, I'm just gonna go to the room that I stay in.
Thanks for the follow.
Oh my god.
Thank
Oh,
you
it's
for
a
the
host.
follow.
Thanks for the host. Thanks for the host.
Thank
Foofy.
you
Thanks
for
for the Foofy hosting.
Trevor's trying to hide, but we see you. We see you.
All right. So what are you doing?
Going back to her room.
Oh wait, you
Yeah,
have like
I'm just turning in for the night.
a
All
house?
right. You turned him for the night.
You have like a
That's
house?
she-
hotel.
She
She's
says she
staying-
rents a room from
she's-
someone.
She's staying at a place.
Oh.
All right, so that happens. Time to see what happens during the night.
Don't break my house, my inn.
All right, so
Oh.
Oh Jesus! Oh, that's right.
it's now. Oh, I guess let's change it to morning, not daylight.
Yeah, man. Like you gotta transition. There we go. That's better.
So you guys have all rested. It is now morning. I believe so. You're staying at a different place. You're sleeping outdoors. You and Zeisu are staying at an inn. Dyabie's staying at a different inn.
Now, I thought Dyabie was staying at the same inn as me because I tailed him the first night.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
I stayed in the
Okay.
same inn as the day before.
So yes, you guys are all at the same inn. Maellon's the one at a different inn.
Well, it's not in.
Yeah,
it's her house.
Is it back at her place?
Yeah. I assume.
Did you? Let's see.
If it was her place.
Yes, her place.
Yeah.
Hell
Her
yeah.
place.
You guys,
Tell her
you,
good time to gather his shit and dip.
you guys went out for drinks and then went to her place and did the deed.
Yeah.
They played Uno all night.
Hell yeah.
All right, so yes, you all awake. Zeisu, Dyabie, and Evanor, what are you doing?
I'm gonna. Does this inn have like a somewhere to eat or like a cafe or something?
Yeah. Well, we were in the dining hall last night. We were trying to get see if there's any information.
Look, man, I'm just trying not to get caught. All right, I just went to the inn and I'm just like, I'm going to bed. All right, I guess if there's a dining hall, do they? I mean, is it just like a dining hall where you can go eat, or do they serve food?
I mean both. You can get food from them.
All right, I guess I'm just gonna go to the dining
usually-
hall and get like.
It's pretty modest. It's like bread, cheeses, some salted meats.
All right, do they have like tea?
Yeah. Tea, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, they do.
All right, I'm gonna go to the dining hall and just like sit there for a little bit in the morning and have a cup of tea.
Yeah, I'll get up and I walk through. I see he's there, so I order some meat, something to eat.
All right, yeah.
A
Sit down with
mutton.
him. Yeah, get that. Yeah.
I'll,
A
Get
mutton
that
just.
meat.
I'll just stay chill.
You don't have to understand
time being.
what
In your
movie-
room?
It's okay.
Oh,
you
in
just
your
have-
room?
You just have to understand that
No.
we're all just
I
doing stuff.
I came out and saw that you were awake too.
Alright, so yeah, we're all chilling in the dining hall.
All right.
Wait, Zeisu's there too?
Yeah.
So what
I assume.
exactly is this thing we're looking for? Like there's the thing that got stolen from your forge. Are we going to notice it if we see it straight away?
Well, it's in a specific little coffer that I haven't really seen what was in it, but it always gave off this sort of divine feeling. And
Oh, and that was just like plugged into the forge.
yeah, it was there as long as I could remember with my
Oh, okay.
mentor. So, but he's
So,
disappeared one day.
oh.
Zeisu.
So
I haven't seen him since.
Is this box going to be something like that anyone would think is out of the ordinary, or is it just a regular box?
You know the
Like
box.
if I seen the guy walking through the town and I held in the box, would I think it looks interesting or ornate?
You'd say that the box itself has a lot of value to it. It probably, well, you know, it's unique. It's a very unique design box. It's got its own unique locking mechanism. You'd be able to spot it if somebody were to put a bunch of things down. You'd be able to spot it.
When you say that, does it give off like an aura? Like if you're close enough?
A holy aura, he said.
When you hold it, yeah.
Holy energy.
Oh, when you hold it, okay.
But I have never seen the contents ever.
What, for lack of trying or out of respect?
Oh, it's just out of respect as well, and as
Yeah, fair enough.
I just want to find him before I can hopefully
Yeah,
find
well,
him or his whereabouts.
I
See
think
how
we
to
should
open that
focus
thing.
on. Oh, you want to open it? I thought you said you wanted to keep it closed out of
Yeah.
respect.
Oh,
I mean, like
Yeah.
I'm all for opening it. I like
Yeah.
to see what's in there. Yeah, I want to go. I want to see if we can track him down, because if we wait too long, he might hightail it.
yeah. Let's do it. Go find this guy.
About approximately how long before the Adventurers Guild opens?
In an hour or some.
Right. I mean, if you want to go wait by the Adventurers Guild before it opens, you might be able to ask some passing people about what's his face that the Ass Bandits told us about.
Wait, did I find out what they're up to from the girl? I did, right?
Find what they're.
Or who are up to?
The oh wait, no, you're talking about ass bandits.
That was the three assholes.
Yeah,
Ass bandits, yes.
yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, no, we interrogated that one Ass
Bandits,
Bandit.
not the Arse Adventurers.
It is for.
I forgot his
for
name,
Maellon.
But yeah, no, I mean, Zeisu, if you want to find out more information, I'd probably wait by the Adventurers Guild before it opens, since it's probably going to be crowded. There's lots of people you can ask about the leader of the Ass Bandits.
Yeah, we got his name.
Whatever
didn't we?
whatever his name was, I forgot it was.
Oh, did we? Oh,
Yeah, we got his name.
We got the name off the Arse Bandits, I think.
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
there was a name mentioned.
Right.
Oh yeah, that information that I heard the other time. Would I be able to tell him about that?
Which information? The information regarding Dyabie?
Yeah.
You want to tell Dyabie about the information regarding? I mean, you can't unless you want to tell
No.
Evanor.
No, but I'm
Tell
here too.
Tell
yeah.
Evanor. Yeah, I want to tell Evanor.
You are
that-
entirely it's totally up to you. Like, you don't even have to ask me. You can
I
just
mean,
be like,
it's-
yep. Straight up.
As long as it's not like Dyabie's length or something, something that personal.
So long as Dyabie hasn't told you something, like,
Oh, she's tiny.
you should go press this button. That one.
Push this button.
There you go.
So yeah,
And
unless
she's tiny foofy, but higher up.
Dyabie told you something out of game and you mentioned that to Evanor in character, which is a big no-no. Anything that's been told you in character, you can tell anybody else.
Okay.
I haven't told them anything, so.
Oh, I overheard. So.
Well, I mean, like, out of game, I haven't told you anything.
Yeah.
It's okay. Your character
Well, I
possesses
mean,
this knowledge.
I'm sitting here just watching both of you two beat around the bush. Like, what's going on? You know, you can't just half information.
He hasn't said anything. He's
Oh.
debating whether or not he's going to say anything. I'm just letting him know I'm letting Toaster know I haven't told him anything out of game.
Yeah. Oh, I just heard him speak in Celestial, like something like about protecting someone. Like,
What, him protecting someone?
yeah, like
He can protect his way
Hey.
over a paper bag.
Wait, am I hearing this?
And
Am I
he-
hearing this at the
he-
table?
Of course
No,
you
I'm
are. You're
whispering
standing
it
right
to
next to us.
Okay, just making
Okay,
sure.
you're whispering.
Like,
He's
this-
whispering.
yeah,
Okay.
and the oh no, dang, I'm a little distracted right now. Hang on.
Okay, so you whisper this to? Are you trying to keep it from Dyabie? That you know that he can
Yeah.
speak. Okay, go
Should
ahead.
we?
Go ahead and make a Dyabie, make a perception check. Unless you don't care.
Oh.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yes. You destroyed my ear! Alright. Uh,
Oh, then that he.
That's not
that
probably
you-
a fail.
probably.
He gained
Hold on.
2 spell scrolls or something.
It's a 5.
What was that? Sorry.
All right, so you're
The
too
dude
busy
Gave him
enjoying
2
your
spell
tea
scrolls for
and bread
information
to really
Oh.
notice.
Alright,
Yeah.
alright.
that he's doing. I don't know.
So they
didn't-
they just
they were
they
sort
just
of-
walked up. He just walked up and someone gave him a couple spell scrolls.
Yeah, and like they were talking in Celestial about some things, but
Oh, okay.
just I'm a little suspicious, but like not like just keep an eye on him or something in case something
Oh yeah,
fishy happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on that guy. Yeah. Hey, don't
As
you
you
worry
guys are
about that.
talking, I just like turn. I just like out of sight.
just holding his tea, just like, oh, and it disappears. The tea just drops. Alright, so you guys
Alright, well, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's well take Dyabie's advice. Let's go to the Adventurers Guild. Ask some passers by if the name rings a bell.
All right.
Alright,
Alright, so while we're walking there,
yeah, while you're
anyone
going,
else want to do a thing?
while you're going there, what are you doing? You wake up, you're at this place. You kind of, it's your home. You're comfortable there.
I would have set out early in the morning trying to find information on the whereabouts of Yoborn.
You're bored. All right. So you go ahead and you start your day early. You wake up. You start heading to start asking around. You go to the bad parts of the town. And because you've been here before, you have a pretty decent idea where it is. And you start asking about Yoborn, and you get a lot of people that look at you and they're like, "Who's asking?"
Me.
Me. All right. They, as you say
Make a
that,
sarcasm check.
they kind of look at you like they
Wait, isn't she well known because her family or whatever?
yeah, she's pretty well known, but they don't seem
But
to,
the fact that she had a bad time is also well known.
they don't really give you any information, at least not at face value. They seem to ignore you when you're just like, I'm asking.
I will bribe one of them.
Oh,
Oh my god.
All right.
I will hold up a single gold piece to them.
All right. So you go up to
Still don't know anything?
you go up to like a young human male, and you ask, where's Yoborn, and he's like, I don't have to tell you anything, and then you pull out a gold coin, make a persuasion check with advantage.
gold always gives advantage.
See?
Hey.
The VR helps. The VR helps.
But the
19
other
and
one's
8.
an 8. He looks at the gold coin, and then he kind of looks around and he takes the gold coin from your hand and he says, I heard that he's going to be making a deal down by the gate, the east gate, tonight.
When? Tonight?
Yeah, but you didn't hear that from me.
And can I roll insight to see how trustworthy that information is?
Yeah, you can.
He's totally legit.
Yep. He seems to have fully accepted your bribe and is totally giving you information.
Down by the docks, you said? Or no, you said
by
the gate?
By the gate. By the
East
east
gate.
gate. Yeah. So there's
This is harder because I can't write my notes down.
it's okay, it's all on
He
screen.
has he has given you information.
So yes, he tells you tonight there's going to be a deal that he's
look at
participating in.
Spoly. Look at Spoly.
You press it to erase it.
I don't know how to use this.
Yeah, with your other hand, grab the tip. Shut up. What? Are you not moving your other hand?
I'm left-handed.
You hold the pen with one hand and click the red bit with the other hand.
The red bit will highlight as its own object.
It's a separate object.
So the red tip is a separate thing. While you're holding it with your one hand, you can press that twice to erase.
Then how come it was just going into my other thing?
Because you were highlighting the pen as a whole.
It's okay.
Disable theft.
She's adorable.
And then it'll be easier.
There you go. There you got it.
All right. So yes, let's.
I'm going to hunt down Zeisu. I assume he's still in the town.
All right, you go looking.
Hunt him down. Jesus,
you go looking for Zeisu. So while that's happening,
Maellon.
Yes, Maellon, you wake up.
What's up?
You wake up next to the well, I guess you wake up in an empty bed. Cause
she had to go to work.
Yeah, she's getting ready for work. You kind of
I'm cleaning
what wakes you up is the door shutting.
Oh, okay.
No cuddle time for Maellon. It's all business.
Goddamn.
Everything about this place has been disheveled and your effects are just all over the place.
Wait, what?
Your clothes and stuff are just everywhere.
Okay, I gather.
It was a very passionate night.
You wake up with no gold.
Your kidney's missing. It's all right. Not just...
What the fuck?
So you wake up.
What night was that?
Well, what do? You collect all your things.
Okay. I guess I asked about like what mission and stuff like the guy was gonna take on, right? Did I get an answer to that or no?
Poopy. You don't know because they haven't taken it, obviously.
Oh, okay.
You just all you know from.
So I guess everyone's still in town.
Yeah, all you know from what she told you was that his rank is high because he formed a party with higher ranked people.
Yeah, he got fucking carried.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got carried.
Among other informations, but yeah. So you collect your stuff. You kind of wake up later in the morning, so you notice that like the sun is pretty high. Judging on where the sun is and stuff like that, you'd imagine the guild house is about to open.
All right. Well, I guess I go there because got nowhere else to be.
All right, you head that way.
Wait, can I make myself breakfast in her kitchen?
Yes.
Like...
you can make.
All right, I do that.
You make yourself breakfast.
I make myself some eggs. Some eggs and bacon if she has any.
Right, yeah, she
legit just stealing from this woman?
Shouldn't you make an investigation? Check to see if she has the food.
You go into her kitchen. You find some eggs and some
maybe some pancakes if she. I don't know. Just whatever she has.
She's got a loaf of bread. It's kind of tough because it's a day old. You find some eggs. You find some salted pork. You make yourself some breakfast.
That's all right.
With her food.
Yes, toast, eggs, and bacon. Not bad. I'll take it.
Alright,
Maellon is a bum!
What?
This boy legit just stealing from the woman he slept with. Jeez.
What?
Are you at least gonna leave some money?
What?
I mean,
eggs ain't cheap, man.
He's gonna see her pretty soon.
You don't have to take what he says.
I'll wash my dishes and stuff, and you know.
All right, You do that. You make yourself breakfast with her food in her kitchen, and then you get ready to go out. Spoly, you awaken the pile of refuse that you've hidden your slave in.
Pretty boy.
Has been disturbed a little bit from struggle.
Oh no. Did
Foofy.
somebody see him?
What?
Oh, Foofy said, might as well examine her wardrobe for new clothes. All right, so Smalley, it's nobody saw. Well, you don't know if anybody saw him, but he seems to have struggled during the night. Maybe trying to escape. But yeah, it's uncovered. He's still absolutely filthy though. Now that he spent the entire night in trash and other things. Gagged.
Yeah. Okay, so before I leave or anything, I guess I will remove the gag.
All right, you untie the gag, and
Yeah.
he tries
It's gotta
to
be so gross.
he tries to yell out, but he seems to be having trouble.
Holy shit. Well, what happened?
Well,
You could make a medicine
His
check.
throat like dry out.
yeah, I want to make a medicine check.
All right.
There's a bunch of.
He could be pretty diseased.
I know.
I got 0 in medicine.
0
Oh yeah.
medicine.
So
Do a roll.
yeah,
Anyway.
do I just roll a d20?
Yeah, just the d20.
Done?
Oh, that's
He
not
looks
great.
fine.
Yeah, he seems fine.
Yeah.
He
Maybe he
seems
just
okay.
needs some water.
Hey,
Who knows?
he's moving, and that's all that matters.
That
Yeah.
sweet butt is still there.
All right, what do you do, Chusk?
I want to go to the guild hall as well.
All right, are
I
you
mean-
leaving your slave right there? Are you taking it with you?
Heck no. I'm taking him with me.
You coming with me?
All right. You
Can I
take
like grab those spike things as well?
Oh
Just leave
no! There's gonna be conflict already. I don't
Hey,
like this.
you can take your pittance. That's fine.
Okay.
You use a crow. I think you've got a crowbar, right? Chusk.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
the
you
crowbar.
use your
I'm
crowbar
pretty sure.
to unwedge your pitten out of the ground. You collect it. You take it with you. You kind of, as he stands up, you kind of hear the
Yeah.
the sounds of
Literally,
his back
She's my friend.
popping.
Never heard of him.
Oh.
She's a desktop mute who
Well-
doesn't like to make eye contact.
From the stiffness.
You know what? I'm gonna give him
I don't
some
know.
of my water from my rations. Because I'm gonna
The only
assume
thing
that
could make
he's
that
just
worse is by
thirsty.
saying she doesn't like to pick up pens either.
You
No, she doesn't. There's
You-
literally no
you
like
give her some water or give
no way
him
to
some.
communicate with her.
Wow, you give him some
She
water.
shows up on
He-
Dex stream a lot.
He drinks it.
He just
He
leaves it there.
again is like trying to stay away from you. The chain's kind of like you have to like hold the chain close, close to his neck to get him to stay still. And you kind of like put the water in his mouth. He kind of coughs it up a little bit because it's too much.
No.
You gotta learn to take care of your pets better.
Just kill me, please. I don't. He's kind of
Begging for death.
he's kind of
Bully.
he's kind of like hunched. His back is like hunched. His posture is absolutely screwed up from being like that close to the
Christ.
ground all night.
Aww.
Oh no. Why didn't he just sleep?
You're gonna have to give him a better curfew next time, Spelly.
I'm gonna ask him if he's feeling hungry as well.
Oh God.
I just want to die, please.
Yeah, not happening.
Not evidence.
I just drag him along with me.
You gotta drag.
Like
Yeah,
a chain, like,
he walks
he's
at a
like
much.
on the ground and I'm just dragging him behind me.
You kind of just drag him in the dirt. Like initially, like you kind of like try to pull him towards you, and then he like walks, but he doesn't walk fast enough. So you just kind of yank it and just start dragging him on the dirt. As you kind of drag him through the street, people give you like odd looks. They're like, oh, what's going on? Is that a monster?
Spoly.
Hey, I gave him water.
All right, let's see what happens.
Give him some water.
For him.
It's not a lot.
Goofy wants to know how you're enjoying VR.
She's getting incredibly
16.
frustrated.
All right.
She likes it, but it could be better.
As this is happening, Spoly, you're dragging this person through the street, and a guard comes across you and notices you holding this chain, dragging this body, who is clearly alive. While this is happening, Maellon and Reira both also see this. As you guys now enter the street, you see this guard kind of start moving towards you. He's got his spear in hand, and he says, "You stop! What are you doing to that person? Release him!"
He's my friend.
He's my.
So sweet.
I will try to.
As you like try to think of the correct word to say to him, he shouts, "It's a monster! He's been keeping this thing has been keeping me on this chain for days now. Please help me!" and the guard pulls his spear and he points a tip at you. You two see this.
Okay, wait.
You can't even explain.
I know. Wait.
I'll try.
Okay.
Ask
I
Ben.
was gonna say, like, can I pretend like it's a street performance, and we're like acting on a play? I'll take out my guitar and like start strumming, and be like,
He's using the dragon thing as inspiration. He's turning a bad situation into his favorite.
So
I brought you 6 acolytes.
So you pull out your guitar, you start strumming it, and you step forward and what do you do?
Oh wait, can I use that performance spell too?
You
Enthralling performance.
You can start an enthralling performance. Okay. Yes. All right.
Yes.
You start an enthralling performance. You play your guitar, and as an added effect, you kind of like narrate like this story. You begin to like just form a story. You're like kind of tying the guard into it. Is like, you know, what will the guard do next? And the guard will attempt a wisdom save, and he succeeds.
Oh fuck.
And
What are you telling the guard?
He's trying to make it seem like it's a play.
Yeah, we're just out in the street performing. You know, it's not what it looks like. It's a story about a lizard folk and his best friend who he keeps on the chain.
While they're trying to talk to the guard, I'm just gonna come up to the guy and put my sword through him.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
You just murdered the guard!
No, she's putting the sword through the guy on the ground.
Yeah.
The bandit.
Hey, boy?
As I do so, I tell him I'm sorry.
Pretty boy!
Are you telling the guy you're sorry after you kill him, or?
No, I'm saying that like right before I put my sword through him.
Oh, okay. So you pull out your sword, and you kind of like.
I have a sword. Boom.
Boom. You pull out your sword. You kind of as this like little distraction's happening. Maellon's up there playing his guitar. Spoly's trying to figure out what to say next. the guy is just kind of yelling out, but everyone else is like kind of focused on Maellon. The guard doesn't seem at all fazed by your performance. And he kind of turns the spear on you, and he starts yelling at you, and as that's happening, you kind of go up behind this guy and you grab him by his hair and you kind of say I'm sorry, and then you stab him, and he kind of like twitches a little bit. With his final breath he says thank you, and then he stops moving.
F's in the chat for pretty boy. F's in the chat for pretty boy.
Oh, rip pretty boy. Rip.
Pretty boy, best pet.
Yeah, he's now dead. As this,
you even made a token for pretty boy.
As this happens, the guard turns around. He turns to you and he kind of prods you with the spear. And he says, "Drop your weapon."
I drop it.
Okay, you drop your weapon, and he kind of pushes you down, and he begins to pull out some rope.
I will try to explain
I'm
to the
gonna
god.
I say to these other two,
Idiots.
if Zeisu wants to find out where his stuff is, you'll get me out of the constabulary.
Oh,
okay.
Jesus.
And as you say that, he kind of forces you on your front. He ties your hand up, and then he kind of grabs you by the collar, the back of your collar, and forces you up. He kind of looks back at the other two, and then he kind of stares at Chusk, and he says, "I'm going to come back for you." And
Can I do an intimidation check?
You can intimidate, yes. What do you do to intimidate
You're
him?
trying to intimidate the fucking guard?
Yeah.
Throw it.
You sound so fucking... You're like, yeah.
Fuck
She
the
was
police!
nice to me when
Fuck
I
the
were
police!
tired.
She killed your fucking slave!
The guard, even if he
That's
runs away right now,
understandable.
he's gonna come back.
Wait. Hold on. You're not trying to make a pretty boy V2, are you? Oh, okay,
If
God.
anything, that's the god.
Meanwhile, while this is happening,
Eat it.
Evanor, Zeisu, and Dyabie, you both are now coming onto the street.
Oh, no.
That sucked.
No.
Alright, so...
Hey,
alright,
you-
what's going on? We got
Try to...
this happening here. This guy over
That
here
was pretty low roll. I
filming.
don't think
It's
he made
8.
it.
It's 8 in total.
And then all three of us just kind of walking in on this.
You try to like snap at him. You show him your teeth. You kind of growl, but as you kind of like move forward, he like instinctively drops Reira, and he tries to hit you with the other end of his spear.
Oh my God, what?
God damn it.
He kind of butts you with the back end of the spear, but it doesn't do anything to you. You don't.
I don't take any damage at all.
No, you don't take any damage.
Or
And he says,
they
"Stay
try
back!"
to intimidate him again.
Unfortunately, you can't try it again.
No.
I
I mean, you can use that spell again.
Well, he now
spell?
considers you a hostile creature, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
Let's see. I might have some kind of spell that can help.
Alright, am I able to interact with this while this is
beast on a
happening?
leash. He says to you, Maellon.
Are we able to interact with this yet, or are we still
Yes,
just
you
kind
guys,
of coming up on the scene?
you guys are now coming up on the scene. You can interact with it.
Alright. I'm gonna come between Chusk and the guard. I'm just gonna be like, alright, what's going on here? This is an adventurer here. He's no monster. I'm trying to calm the guard down.
Adventurers don't drag people through the streets on chains.
All right.
He's got a point.
All right.
Yeah. I don't.
Okay, that situation, like I'm noticing the dead body, and I'm like, that situation should not have happened. It was a fugitive who, unfortunately, my adventure friend refused to turn in. So I apologize on his behalf, but it's a huge misunderstanding. Please understand that this isn't something that should be taken out of context.
Please make a persuasion check.
Hey.
All right, so you make your point. You say, you know, like, don't you're going off the deep end basically, and he kind of looks at you. He looks past you. He looks at Chusk, and he says, how do I know that you're telling the truth?
Can I just show like the medallion thing or something?
Yeah, show your copper thing.
Can I come up here too?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
jump in there, man.
Alright. I come up.
I ain't getting involved. I ain't touching that.
Evanor's back there like...
Yeah, no.
Nope, not having part of this. Nope.
I've had too much trouble with the law. I don't want to get
We
in.
were all there. They just... He was with a group and that destroyed my village and my my forge.
That doesn't excuse taking them as slaves.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to get the guy to like not arrest
I'm
us.
trying to help Dyabie. Yeah, I'm trying to help Dyabie reassure.
Oh, that's like a part of the persuasion.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait.
Like we were all there, all of us.
What are we waiting on?
Nah, hey, I wasn't anywhere. Don't bring me into this.
Wait. Alright, so
Evanor's
just like all the fucking way over there.
Evanor like spins on his heel and just walks the other direction.
He's like, oh, not dealing with this. Okay, Chusk, are you gonna show them your adventure copper badge thing?
Okay.
Hello?
You there, Spelly?
Just a moment.
While this is happening, the guard seems to have momentarily forgotten about you. You're kind of just standing there with your hands tied. You just...
Are you gonna submit or try to slink away?
All right. So as you say that, and
She can't unmute herself because she's tied up.
All right. I'm not sure what Spoly's doing, but I'm assuming.
I'm back.
Okay.
I
Yeah. Are you
assume
gonna
that
show
the
your?
guard's gonna take me in, so I'm just gonna go with the guard.
all right.
All right.
It's like
Are you
with
gonna
the
show
guard.
them your adventures badge thing?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. He shows his and I'll show mine. I'll show mine too.
He looks at your guys's little medallion things, and he says, that doesn't allow you to break the law. Next time I see your fiend drag people to the streets, I'm gonna put my spear through it.
I promise it won't happen again, sir. Please.
It won't happen again, will it, Spelly?
I thought you went that way.
Hey, I'm talking to Spolly at the moment, not Chusk. Stop trying to take slaves, seriously.
No, it won't happen again. It won't happen.
It won't
again.
happen again. We were told not to have him in town, and he didn't listen. So we will take this as our final warning.
He turns around and he points his spear at you, and he says, "You're still going to the jail. Keep going."
Can I try to
Smalley.
give him
You're
something to let her go?
Spoly's fucking evil.
What the fuck?
You were
I'm
trying
to give him
get in the
money.
way of an authority
Are
figure.
you trying to bribe him? Is that what you're doing?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
What are you trying to bribe him with, Spelly?
Money.
How much money?
Money.
can
I thought maybe you're gonna
stop
give
this?
some kobold meat.
Can I
Kobold
interrupt
meat.
this?
Yeah, I'll say you can.
All right, no, I'm just gonna like grab his arm and be like, no, stop.
Bribe with Spoly cuteness is what Poofy said.
Yeah, there you go. The only way you can successfully bribe is by being cute, Spoly. So what are you gonna do?
Oh,
What are you
I
gonna
guess
do?
that
Are you
means
gonna
he's
try and
not
bribe?
gonna bribe. I guess he's not gonna bribe.
That's Chusk and that's Molly.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
that's right.
meander on by into the Adventurers Guild.
Chusk is kind of horrifying. Not gonna lie.
all right. So you kind of stop Chusk.
Are you sure that Chusk isn't chaotic evil?
Oh,
Like, legit.
Wait, what does it say?
Chusk is chaotic neutral.
What the hell is going on here?
Spoly is not playing neutral.
It's a little bit evil. Definitely
Evil
chaotic.
as
Alright.
heck.
So, I'm assuming Spoly is not going to go through with what he was doing after me telling him to stop.
It's a
And now,
I'm not. I'm
Well,
not.
that's up to Spoly. Yeah.
so yeah. Chusk
all right.
just like reaches back for her coin purse, and then Dyabie's like, no, don't do that.
No. Don't.
No.
So while this is happening, Reira, you're taking.
I'm not aware of
You're taken to
what
that
she said.
front gate. You all see her get kind of taken away. You're taken to that guardhouse that when you pass through to
Wait, what do you mean you're not aware?
Remember? I just walked up. Like, I don't know.
He
that
doesn't
she
know.
said
He doesn't
that.
know the exact situation.
well, right now
Yeah.
you're watching Reira get pulled away by this guard who has her tied up.
Yeah, but did he not hear her say that, like, she knows stuff about the thing?
No, he wasn't
Yeah,
there. At
we
the
were
time.
down the street.
Us three were still walking up.
Oh,
So only Dyabie and Chust and you know. No, sorry. You and Chust know.
All right, so
all right. Well,
you're in the jail now. You're at the guardhouse through the gate that you passed through to get. I think it's the north gate. There's that guardhouse that you were stopped by those guards. You pass through. You see the other. you see those guards that you,
oh no!
Oh no!
Jailbreak.
She accidentally cleared it.
So you're placed into jail. Your things are taken from you.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's kind of a dirty cell. There's really not much there for you. There's a bunch of hay kind of laid out as sort of a makeshift bed. There's a chamber pot.
Is there anybody else in here?
Damn, what a way to start the morning.
There is.
Damn it, Chusk.
There's nobody.
Hey, I'm having a good day.
There's nobody in the cell with you, but the cell next to you, there's a small gnome. Male gnome.
Is
We
he
told him to
someone
get
that I
rid of it.
recognize in the city?
Yeah, no, it was kind of fucked up in the end in the first place.
Make an intelligence check.
Is it just me noticing that when she walks, she goes into the default walking animation?
16.
I don't know.
This is a person.
See?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
I don't know.
As part of the avatar. I
I
don't know.
think it's because she doesn't have an Oculus or a Vive. I think it's like something else.
Oh, she's got this
18.
No, I have the same headset.
18. So you do recognize
I've
this
never seen
this
that before.
gnome. You've seen this gnome whenever you go to like the slum part of the town. You've seen this gnome a couple of times.
But I've never interacted with them
No,
personally.
you never talked with him, but you do recognize him.
Okay. So I've only seen them a few times in the slum, so I don't know their name or anything.
Yeah.
Probably just homeless.
Are you part of your Born's gang? You look familiar.
You're born that fuck? No. I'm in here because of him.
Is that so? What happened?
A bastard sold me out. We were gonna steal from the shop. Things went south. He sold me to the guards.
A shop? He's gonna try to pilfer a shop here?
He always pilfers shop.
Well, how about I get some payback then? If you tell me where he is, who he's running with, I'll get back at him for you.
I mean, I'd like to see him in jail or dead, but how are we gonna get out of here?
I'm putting
Why
some
are
faith
you
into
here?
some people.
I know you.
Yeah.
Why are you here?
I just killed somebody.
It takes like a double take. You killed somebody? What, like in the ring?
No. Out on the street.
Just in the street.
I didn't know that.
Does that lend a bit more validity to her wanting to work with him?
You're probably gonna be here longer than me. But I mean, if we get out, I'd take you up on your offer. That I'd like to see that guy dead.
Yeah. Well, let's just say that he's kind of the reason why I'm in here as well.
in an incredibly loose way.
Oh, well, what do you have in mind?
Well, I'm hoping someone's gonna show up here pretty soon.
Ah. Oh, okay.
I heard that your born's gonna be at the East Gate tonight. Is that true?
I don't know. I have only worked with them a couple of times. But I do know that he's got a bunch of thugs under him now. He's been getting influence, increasing his power. I heard he took down another big thug guy. I don't know. I'm just trying to survive.
Right. Okay. Well, hang tight. With luck, we'll be out of here pretty soon, and we'll find your born.
He nods, and his name's Jairus, by the way.
Jairus.
Reira, but I think you knew that already.
Yeah, I know you. I saw that match with what's that man's name? The guy with all black and the sword.
And the sword.
Just flip him off? Is that what you do?
No, I'm trying to make an angry face. I can't help the finger. Just pretend the finger's not there.
You give him a glare. You kind of hide your
hide your finger, but it's there.
Yes, that seems to be the only fight that I'm known for.
Oh.
If you get me out of here, it won't matter. You'll be a hero in my book.
Thanks.
Hey.
Aw, isn't that cute?
All right. Meanwhile, while that's happening, what are the rest of you doing?
All right.
I'm sitting there. I'm chilling. I got no steak.
I guess I tell Zeisu what she said.
All right.
She was being dragged away or whatever.
Zeisu,
All right, you guys can. Oh, I was gonna follow them. Before I did though, I was gonna tell Jimmy. Where are you, Jimmy?
What's
Here
up?
you go. Jimmy, can you keep an eye on Chusk? Make sure he doesn't do something dumb with the authorities again.
All right, yeah, sure. I'll do my
Okay.
best. But
Okay. And then Zeisu as I'm trying to leave, Zeisu ask questions if you want to find out what happened to your village. Just ask around, and then I just kind of not jolt, but kind of pretend blend in with the crowd, kind of go in the direction of where the guard is going, and I'm not sure where I know where this jail cell is.
You notice that he started heading. I think it's north. You guys went north.
North,
Eventually, I will have a map. At some point.
Okay. All right. Well, they have their things.
You said his name was Jeff?
Well,
Jairus.
Jairus.
my name Jeff.
I am Jeff.
My name's Jairus.
All right. So it's gonna take me a while to get there because I'm assuming I have to follow them, find out where they are, make sure I'm not discovered following a fucking guard.
I mean, is it illegal to follow a guard?
No, but they can sure as hell question me if they think I'm doing something bad.
Yeah, well, that's it. If you're not actually doing anything bad, what's the problem?
Up to the DM, man. What's his call?
You hear sirens in the background.
Sirens? Oh, whoop, whoop, that's the police.
Yeah, they just every patrol of guards comes with a wizard who can cast minor illusion.
Alright, well I don't know how long this takes, but I'm just gonna follow them, find out what building they're keeping her in, and I don't know whether or not there's a window in the on the outside of the building that I can use to look in, or if it's guarded. Should I check?
I mean, you can make a perception check. What are the rest of you doing?
I guess we can't just let her rot there. We gotta go do something. Yeah. Let's get her out of there.
Alright.
I rolled a 19.
Is the Adventurers Guild open yet?
It is. You can go there if you want.
Yeah, well, that's sort of where I've meandered towards.
All right.
And see if I can have a peruse of the contracts while y'all are doing whatever you're doing.
So,
all right, is there a museum of tolerance or something like that, or equivalent?
What?
Do you know what I mean? Like near where I live, there's a museum called the Museum of Tolerance, which is it shows the Holocaust and stuff like that.
No,
is there something like that or equivalent?
Why would there be something like that?
I don't know, just something to show Chusk, yo, this shit's wrong, and just this is evil.
Give him a history lesson.
This is evil.
You're taking him on a morality field trip.
Yes.
No, there is not a place like that here. I mean, you could always...
Maybe you should start one up. You might corner the market.
You could always take him into a temple or a place of religion of a god that's good, and be like, oh.
I don't think Jimmy's a very religious person. Not gonna lie.
He's living the life of debauchery. He's got no time for religion.
Yeah.
Oh, the only god is the god of love.
Oh,
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, wait, is there such thing as a god of love in this world?
He's making the porn song.
Yeah. Let's say there is a fertility god. Sure.
All right.
Oh, fertility. Does he actually want fertility though?
Wait, yeah, that's true. That's the opposite of what I'm about.
Is there protection in this world? Have they got those sheep intestine things?
Ew.
Yeah,
I mean, also they got magic.
It's a real
they got
thing.
magic in this world.
It's a real thing for people that are allergic to latex and that. It's like sheep intestine. It's a real thing. Trust me.
Wait, so what's happening?
Well, okay.
We've gone off
Anyways,
on a
I
tangent.
take Spoly on a morality field trip. We go. I sit Chusk down, and like to tell right from wrong. Be like, yo, people have human rights and shit.
Eating
Even if
faces.
they're bad people, you can't.
Eating people's faces is evil. Taking them slaves is evil.
Patting their head is good.
Yeah. Wait,
Mm.
and well, is Chusk like I don't know. No, never mind. Oh, I was gonna say, like, can I buy things to like cover up Chusk's appearance more, like a big hat or something like that?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
buy
no,
them.
like you
Probably
got
loot the
massive ass
corpse of the
tail and
acolyte.
Wait,
If
what?
it's still there, of course. You could
Oh,
use
Spoly,
acolyte,
no.
I guess.
Spoly, no.
Just loot
No,
him, just
Spoly.
loot him. He's gear, he's
Oh.
gear.
Oh Christ.
I mean, if he has
I'm
a
not
hood
looting
or
the acolyte.
something.
Not in the dead guy in the street. I'm not gonna like.
The dead guy in the
I'm not gonna be
street.
that
was
guy.
considering it, but I really don't want to get
I'm gonna
involved.
try.
There's like
I'm
there's
gonna
like
try.
there's like an elderly
Unless
man.
you stop me.
As Jimmy is like trying to tell you what, you know, this is good, this is bad, this is good, this is bad. There's like this elderly man who's got a cart and he's kind of pulled up and he's like dragging the body into the cart.
Also, I'm pretty sure we looted him before, like before you even like took him in. Like we took all the money and stuff he had. So like all he has is clothes.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure we did.
I
All he's got
know
is his clothes.
Reira took his weapons, but I
he
didn't think they nicked his money as well.
Did we?
I don't
don't know.
remember that, but...
Old guy's got his claim to stake now.
Yeah, he's kind of dragged. He's kind of going off now. He's picked up his little cart and he's like going off.
Is he like just a homeless guy grabbing some stuff, or is he like cleanup crew?
I mean, you can't really tell. He's wearing normal clothes.
Okay.
Based on the stains on his wagons, you have to wager that probably his job to clean up dead bodies off the street.
Just gonna keep him in business.
Well, while that's happening, so Maellon and or Jimmy and Chusk are having this like morality field trip. Zeisu and Dyabie, you guys are headed towards the jail. Evanor, you make it.
Wait,
in-
Zeisu followed me?
I assumed he's followed you. Evanor, you
He
make it
said
to,
he's.
you make it to the Adventurers Guild. It is jam-packed, like always. And you kind of force.
Yeah, like I'm tiny. I can duck and weave. You know, get in there.
You're used to it. You're an urchin to a kind of big place. So you're used to
Yeah.
kind of not getting stepped on, and you kind of push your way to the
Making
front.
my way through.
Push your way to the front, and you look at the board, and you see people picking off papers from the board. You see a
I
couple.
want to quickly see if I can see a good one. Like I'm only looking at the gold price. I don't care what it is.
Oh my god.
It's kind of hard for you to even see the gold price with so many people like sticking their hand out. You see
okay.
you see a couple of copper pins, like copper stamps, kind of on there. You see them getting pulled out. You see one that you're pretty sure. Actually, make a perception check or investigation.
12 plus investigation 3.
3. All right, so 15. Yeah, you spot.
That was something I meant to ask too. Have you applied my jack of all trades to this?
Where's your sheet? Chusk, Jimmy.
I don't know. I don't know if you sort of like left it to to apply later on, or if you've done.
Investigation is 3. Your proficiency bonus would be 2. Yes, jack of all trades all played.
Okay.
So okay.
So yeah,
50. You spot one. That says 25 gold pieces as the payout.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh wait, that's way better. than we got last time.
Yeah, but he's not looking at what
Yeah,
the fucking quest is.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm taking it. Yoink.
You're taking it.
Well, what is it?
I don't know. I'm taking it.
So you grab it.
Are you gonna read it?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna read it once I get out of the crowd.
you kind of you pull it off. You pull it off the board. It rips a little bit, but you grab it and you kind of move your way through like all these people. You like touch somebody's like plated armor to push them away. You touch somebody's thigh, and it just a bunch of legs and bodies to you because you're just
I better wash my hands later.
and you finally get through. And you pull out your paper is now a little wrinkled, and you pull it out and you kind of straighten it out, and you read it, and it says urgent at the top. It is a copper level quest, and it says clear out Goblin Den, attacked weapon merchant, merchant's wares missing.
Oh. We going Goblin Slayer now.
we are your Goblin Slayer.
Urgent. What does urgent imply?
Well,
like it has to be done within the next couple of days.
You'd guess that that's probably what it means.
Okay, I thought like urgent has a set rule.
No.
All right. No worries. So
it seems
I'll pocket that. And...
You'd have to guess that the person who wrote this request wants it done as soon as possible.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll pocket that for now.
All right. You put it in your pocket. Kind of let everyone else have their feeding frenzy at the board. I'll sit back. The lady behind the desk is like, dealing with people in the normal fashion. You notice that like her hair is a little messy today, and it seems like
she didn't clean up. She looked refreshed at least.
Yeah.
Or she looked dissatisfied.
No, I rolled high, I think.
No, but did you roll high on the actual performance?
It's too hard to tell. She's got her professional face on despite little messes here and there.
Okay. So do I have to immediately take that to the desk, or can I wait around and see the rest of the guys want to join in?
You can wait around since nobody can turn it in since you have it in your pocket.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll probably just take a seat and just have a sip.
All right. Yeah, you take a seat there. You get a drink. You relax.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm not dealing with any of this shit. I'm just sitting back having a good day.
All right, Dyabie and Zeisu, you get to the guardhouse. You realize the guardhouse.
I rolled a 91. It was 19. 19 after bonuses.
You rolled a 91?
You rolled a 61.
All right.
That's what I think. That's what I think. A huge fucking joke.
So.
So what are you seeing?
So you get to the guardhouse. There seems to be like a couple set of buildings designed for just the guards, or whatever town military there is here. It doesn't seem to be like a full-on prison. There's no what are they called? Gallows? Is that what they're called? The little
that's where yeah
they don't that's not here. So
gotcha.
So it's like just like a brick box where they put someone in.
Yeah,
it's more like a jail than a prison. If you get the distinction.
It seems temporary, something that they use to hold people passing through the gate.
All right. Is there anyone guarding the front of it?
Yes, there are several guards. There's one guard standing in front of the building that it looks like the jail.
All right. Is there like a window on any of the other sides besides the front or anything?
You see these there are windows, but they're kind of high up, and there are bars. It seems more like a way for them to get
Jump
air
on Zeisu's shoulder.
a way to get air.
Alright,
You'll
into
be
my-
the lightest one.
My character's pretty tall. Like, am I able to like pull myself up and see inside, or is it
Make-
too tall for that?
Make an athletics check.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Oh shit!
17
Oh, that's pretty good.
plus-
17.
You probably got it.
He's been
17
hitting the
minus
gym.
1.
Minus 1.
You're like Zeisu, hold on to my staff, and you climb up, and you kind of like bring your body up, and you're just like looking just over the ledge, and you look down, and what you see is there's a hallway, then there is a door, and then it kind of goes into this open area where there's a table. There is a weapon rack. You see another man there kind of sleeping at the table. You can't really see much else past that.
Alright, so I don't see Reira through the window. Okay.
You don't see any cells either. You just see the one door, the heavy door.
Oh, it's a heavy door. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I'm not cut out for this shit. Oh fuck! I can get her out, but it ain't gonna be fucking easy.
Or did you try not just try going to the front door and see if there's bail?
That's a good idea. I'm gonna break her out.
Yeah, well that's it. You go to the front door, see if there's anything you can do first before you start causing a ruckus.
I don't know. I guess I am. I'll walk in and I'll ask them if a human had come in here recently charged with murder.
And what business do you have with said person?
She is an adventurer friend of mine.
Oh, friend, you're gonna use friend?
Yes, shh. I'm trying to get on his good side.
Why would you be friends with a murderer?
You're under arrest. That's
She also saved my life.
It was
Whatever-
actually
She saved
sacking
my
out.
life.
whatever it is that she's done. She's to be held here until released.
There's no bail.
Is there any way to bail her out for the time being until her trial?
Trial?
I'm assuming they're putting her on trial.
Not unless I have authority from the guard, captain of the guard.
Any idea when he'll be back?
He kind of shrugs.
Just shrugs. Ah. All right. Well, thanks. Anyways, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna step out, and I'm just gonna. I need to think about this. Because I only saw a hallway and a door, and then a person guarding some weapons. I have to assume she's being held behind the door.
Is that a safe assumption, though?
Well, that's the thing. This isn't as risky as stealing that fucking book.
Ah.
I don't want
Oh,
to.
the brightness is back. All right, we're doing
I
that.
don't want to fucking. I don't want to get in trouble with the authorities.
Maybe, maybe doing it during the day isn't the best idea.
Fuck.
Meanwhile, Reira's just twiddling her thumbs, having a chat to her gnome friend.
Because I thought there'd be a window into
Regretting
the
putting her
cell.
trust into these people.
Just give us time.
Hey!
Meanwhile, while Dyabie is thinking about how he's gonna break you out, Jimmy and Chusk are having a morality field trip.
How's that going?
Do I have to do a roll to see how it's going? Like for persuasion?
Or just
Well,
ask him how he's going.
whether Chusk is persuaded or not is entirely up to Spoly.
Are you a good person now?
Partly, I guess. I understand that I can't do that stuff, at least, like, where other people
Okay.
can see.
Small,
Oh,
like,
okay.
Alright, good,
Small-
that's close enough.
he's like-
I'll take it.
Chusk is like, so I can't eat people. At least not in town, right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, close enough. That's the
We'll
gist
work
of
on
the
it.
message.
We'll work on it.
Yeah.
Alright. So you guys have your morality
So,
field
so
trip.
now that you've had morality field trip, so what are you doing now?
Well, I guess. Do I know that everyone went off to the jail?
You know that Dyabie and Zeisu did. For whatever reason, Evanor was there and then was not there.
For whatever reason.
All right. Well, I guess I'll try to meet up with them. Can I ask like a guard or like just a person, just like where the jail is?
Yeah, you ask and he kind of looks at you and he says, I think there's a couple of jails actually in town.
Oh shit.
They have like a holding jail at the north gate, I think.
All right, I'll go to that one.
Oh, why do you ask? It's not something I should go find a guard for, should
None
I?
of your business.
No, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow
I just
Maellon,
thank
I
him.
guess.
Don't answer any of his questions, and then I just like hurry Chusk along, you know.
Come on.
just go. Alright, so you guys head to the jail. You guys get there. There's Dyabie and Zeisu kind of brainstorming in the street.
All right.
As people are
I
like
ask him what's up.
passing through from the gate, you see like people going and coming. There are lots of like they're adventuring parties, merchants. It doesn't.
Am I able to like go on the roof if I find a way to go on the roof of this place?
What?
Have a look to see if there's anywhere.
Like is it like this or is it flat? Like
It's flat. It's functional, so it's flat. There doesn't seem to be any immediate way to climb it. At least there's nothing like ladders. If you were to climb it, it would be based off your climbing skill.
Ooh.
Can I
-1 athletic.
Can I have like go back to where like the little gate, the little thing was, the little hole, and have Zeisu? Like, can I ask Zeisu to prop me up and then use that as a leg hold to then get on top?
You can.
Use my great sword.
I don't want to fall on the great sword. I'm just saying, like, give me a leg up while I climb up.
All right, yeah, you can do this.
You can easily stand on it.
So I need you
Okay.
both to make.
Keep it in the sheath.
Well, I need you to make an athletics check, and then I need you both to make a stealth check.
Okay.
Since you're wearing
Where's
heavy
the other
armor,
Athletic.
you make it with
Right behind you.
disadvantage.
Oh no, that's
Okay,
Is that 20?
so this is athletic first.
Athletics normally, yeah.
10.
Okay, I know you have a really high athletic score, so pretty sure that's a success.
Hey.
And now
pretty sure.
I know he's got
Ooh,
plus 4
4.
to strength. Yeah, so 14, that's fine.
Athletics 4.
Now make
Yeah.
both of you make a stealth check. Well, you already made it, right?
My stealth, yeah, mine's 14 plus 1, 15.
So you're gonna roll it twice. 9.
Oh, I'm gonna. Wait, I get to
Roll
roll
one
it
more time.
twice?
No, Zeisu.
Oh, okay.
Because he has heavy armor on, so you gotta do this with disadvantage. So 9 plus 1 is your stealth.
9 plus 1.
Is it plus 1? Where's your sheet?
Right here.
No,
That's
the master sheet.
Oh, the master
Yeah,
sheet. Oh.
Well, I mean, whatever it says on there.
It's gotta be this one then.
I
It's
think
this one.
mine's
It's this
this
one.
one.
It's this one.
Yeah, this one.
Boy, why you got so many minuses?
Oh, you got -1 stealth.
Okay, so you have. They're trying to be
Yeah, an eight.
they're trying to be ninjas, Poofy. So you
A
easily
ninja tank.
you easily prop Dyabie up, but as you do so, your armor kind of like clatters against the wall, like you accidentally like hit the wall, and the guard standing in front turns to you guys. Dyabie,
Oh,
you are in mid climb right now.
I'm in mid climb.
They both just stop and look at the guys like,
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna say to the guard, it's kind of crowded
It's not
today, and
what
I'm
it
trying to
looks
find
like.
a friend of mine.
just
I
looking
need,
for
I
a
need a
mate.
higher, I need a higher vantage point.
Just looking for a mate. Make deception.
Make a deception check.
6.
Plus.
Fuck, dude.
Wait, there's a plus?
Yeah,
Oh, plus 0.
deception.
Plus 0.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
So you
pretty
roll a 6. You tell this guard a lie, and you are like have this like awful.
Just looking for a mate.
You obviously are looking for like a reason for you to be climbing this building, and you come up with this. You're like, oh, I'm looking for a friend, right?
I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I am looking for a friend.
And
He's got a point. He's not lying.
well, your intentions are not just to look for a friend. and he kind of he kind of looks at you and he's like, right.
My frame started to drop.
Oh no.
Don't die, Foofy.
Thank you.
Oh, it's because of him.
He's like, right. Boys, get over here.
Oh
and he
shit!
turns around to the front, and you
This
hear
is the exact reason I stayed out of this.
What are you doing as he turns around and shouts into the other direction?
Quickly
shit.
cast invincibility and run.
No.
Zeisu's kind of fucked if he does that.
Zeisu's like just standing there, kind of holding you up.
But you said anything anything he holds onto it turns invisible too. So can he like Princess carry Zeisu and run away in invisibility?
I don't even think you can Princess carry Zeisu.
No,
Yeah.
he's no. I couldn't even hold on to that fucking chest.
Or you could
Well,
Maybe
just
like
to
in
clarify,
reverse, and he can just,
though,
like,
it doesn't
hold
work that way, but it would be funny anyway.
Oh man, what am
That's
I?
only inanimate objects that go disappear with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he had access to a 3rd level spell slot, he could also turn somebody else invisible.
Okay.
Wait, I thought I could. It says any willing creature, right?
Yes, but I'm saying if you have a 3rd level spell slot, you can increase it to 3rd level and turn 2 people invisible.
Oh, at once? Okay.
Otherwise, just yourself. Or
Well, I'm
Zeisu.
definitely not lawful, so I'm chaotic.
Wait, are you?
Alright. As I'm mid-climb, I'm just gonna, like, scream up to the top.
Gotta hurry up! You climb up to the top. You see this guard and 2 others start moving towards you, Zeisu.
He legit just abandoned you down there.
You'll be fine.
He's like, "You're on your own."
Dang.
Come on, man, think fast. They're coming, quick.
You just hear kind of from your cell. You just hear like, "Get over here, boys!" Just kind of muffled behind the door.
These incompetent people.
I sigh and I turn to Jarrus and say, "Okay, things don't seem to be going as planned."
Is that your friends out there getting caught?
I hope not.
Wait,
Is the plan to just
have all the
overpower-
guards come outside?
Yeah, the guards are now. You guys get there. You see 3 guards kind of. You see Dyabie quickly climb over the top of this building, and you see 3 guards kind of moving their direction. You see Zeisu just like standing there.
Like.
Okay, wait. Like, are all the guards
I guess
out of
that's
the
all I
building?
can do is just.
And like, can I sneak
Why?
in?
There are no guards.
Well, they're distracted.
There are no guards that left the building. There's the one guard in front, and he yelled towards the gate, and 2 more guards like came out of the gate area.
So the guards are still inside the building.
While I'm
They're
up
not
there,
that dumb.
while I'm up there, I'm gonna like look down, and I'm gonna kind of like without trying to get the attention of the guard, kind of half whisper without. Like I'm trying to tell something to Lisa without having the guards listen in.
That's fine.
And I just say, close your eyes. Close your eyes, Zeisu.
Sure.
All right. And
Okay, I'll just block my.
I'm like, hey guard, and try to get his attention. Does he look at me?
Yeah, he looks at you.
I use precipitation to make a blinding flash.
You make this blinding flash, but it's midday, and these creatures aren't sensitive to light.
What the fuck? I thought it was like a solar flare, right? Like it doesn't get blinded. It worked on the kobolds.
Yes, but kobolds are sensitive to light.
Oh, I didn't know that. Shit.
Fail that wisdom check.
Well,
you kind of make.
Could I instead?
You make this flash. They all kind of stop for a second. And they kind of like shield their eyes a little bit. Like, what's going on?
Okay,
is this guy trying to do something?
Fuck, man.
Yo, get the ladder. Go.
I thought it'd be brighter than that.
You hear the guard that's standing in front to the end of the guard, and he kind of runs off past the crowd, past the lines of people.
All right then. Well, are the guards? Can I see from up there if the guards that were guarding the front of the jail, like, also coming this way?
No, there's just the one.
Are they kind of like?
There's the one guard that was guarding the front of the jail, and then 2 guards from the gate area came over.
Oh, from the gate area. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. This is going horribly.
I figured something out.
What?
Oh,
I'm gonna say
Zeisu's got a plan.
we're just trying to get the guard's attention so the freaking guard comes back. The guard captain.
What?
Is that what you said?
You're trying to cause a ruckus just to get the captain down.
That's
Yeah.
not a very good tactic.
Yeah, I got no idea how that'll go.
We're just doing shenanigans to get
Just do
his
shenanigans.
attention.
You better get down there. You better get down. Otherwise, I'm going to arrest you too.
Okay, you
Can
know
Can I
what?
recognize who's there by the voices? Oh, you guys aren't screaming. Only the guards are screaming.
No.
Maellon and Chusk, what are you doing as you see this kind of thing happening?
Face palming.
Grasping at strings.
Wait, is the prison big or?
Yeah, it's kind of
Tiny.
It's small, right? Because it's not like a full prison.
It's like a decent sized building.
Okay.
So
Like
would it be
McDonald's
like
size?
believable
Yeah,
that all the guards
I
are
guess-
going to the
I
same
guess-
place?
I guess it's like a
No,
McDonald's
I
sized
already asked
building,
that.
sure.
No.
Oh. Hmm.
Dyabie, just surrender, Jesus Christ.
No.
I'm
He's
gonna
like,
break
all you guys
what,
out.
what should I do? Fireball.
Is there a guard in view of me that I could speak
No,
to?
there are no guards in your area. So it kind of like is this corridor, and there are cells on each side. There are about 6 cells.
Okay, but
You
there's
can
no one
only
in here
see
that
the
I can
cell
call
on the other
for.
side.
Yeah. Well, it's got like bars all around. So like where you're at, there is bars, a wall, and another wall.
Mm-hmm.
And in the other cell is your gnome friend.
And we're the only two in the area.
In the jail here, yes.
Well, you can call out to see if there's anyone else there.
Do I have my bird?
Yes, you do have your bird.
Thing? Okay, I will send that out into the.
You're so used to having your raven on your shoulder that
again.
you forgot it was there.
Yeah, I will send in my raven so it can like scout the area, I guess.
All right, you
So
kind
we
of
know the exact way.
you kind of have it fly around the area to look. You can use your ability to see through your raven's eyes if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, you use your ability. I believe you lose sight of your own character, so your eyes kind of like go black as you do this.
Shit.
And you
That's
kind
creepy.
of you stay motionless, but now you have like a bird's eye perspective as this raven's kind of flying over, and you notice that there's kind of like
Can
this.
he physically control the bird while he's like that, or just see through its eyes after he's given it a command?
He can telepathically command his bird.
Nice.
Okay.
So you kind of see this area. You notice that the jail is kind of wedged between two buildings, but behind the jail there seems to be an opening and like a little area behind it. It seems to be on the backside of another.
Courtyard.
Yeah, it seems to be on the backside of another building. So there's like, give me a pen.
Oh man.
So it's like
You guys are screwed.
So it's like this. This is the jail, and then there's like a guard house kind of thing, a smaller house. Then there's the wall. There is another building right here. This is kind of the road. I forget that. This pen probably looks really wonky to you.
That's
Yeah,
alright.
let me draw some.
No, it looks.
Oh, we could see it fine.
Oh my god! So yeah, that's kind of how it's set up. There's like another building here with a small alleyway that goes to the back. There's like this opening here. There seems to be kind of like this big space. And then there's another building on the other side with its back facing towards the guardhouse. There seems to be this kind of alleyway that leads out this way.
And where am I?
Yeah, I was about to say, where's the bullshit?
You guys are like right here. And the entryway is
And
like
where was?
Wait, so they were just doing all this in the street.
yeah.
They weren't like
here's-
around the corner. What?
What?
Here's like
The
the
street's
wall.
right here, right?
No, here's like the wall.
No, the street was here.
Here's like the wall, and then the main entryway is like here, but there's like wagons like parked off to the side and stuff like that. Kind of provides a little bit of cover.
Yeah. So this here is the door into the jail, and you're just looking through the window over here.
I meant to like be like here, like on the side. Oh, I guess that's where the window was. Okay, I guess.
Can
Okay.
I call for a guard?
Yeah, you can call for a gun. You shout out. What do you say?
I just call for guard. I wish to speak with you, guard.
My pee bucket's full.
Can I hear this from where I am?
Yeah, you can hear this. You also hear, keep it down over there. I'm trying to get some sleep.
Is that really what he answers back?
Yes.
All right. From what I heard, can I determine where she is?
Yes. She is definitely behind
Okay.
that door.
Then I'll shout out. I'll make sure that your commander knows that you got a nice nap in during your lookout duty.
Shift. Do you really think they're gonna care what a prisoner has to say?
Make an intimidation with disadvantage.
Oh.
You don't hear a response back. You just hear a loud snore.
Wow.
At least we know he's sleeping.
Dyabie,
Okay,
you also hear this snore.
All right, I'm going to. Frick, I don't want to leave Zeisu, but like.
Zeisu, you're still kind of just standing there. The guards are kind of just like standing around you. One's got his spear like pointed at you.
It's like, hey, I'm not doing anything. I'm free.
Hey, you were clearly doing something.
Do we arrest him? I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to
get out of here. Get out of here. We're gonna arrest your friend, and we're gonna arrest you if you stay around here any longer.
Okay, okay. Since I hear that, I hear her, and now that I'm up here, I can get like a vantage point of what's going on.
Yeah.
Where's Reira's voice coming from?
So it's like coming. You can't like isolate where she is in the building, but it's coming through the door. So like you see, through
the door here.
Yeah. So let me draw a bigger.
No. That big door that you're seeing.
So
yeah, but what I'm thinking is she's behind a big door, and then behind the door she's in a cell.
Yeah.
So there's like this hallway, and then there's like another room, and then there's like a door here, and there's like a table here and a dude here who is snoring now. And you hear
That's all you can see.
You hear the sound like coming from there.
Okay. All right. Can I like walk towards the back of the end of the building?
Yes.
I'm gonna check the wall like right here if there's any openings to the wall.
So you go check
from that courtyard.
You
the
go
door
check
to the courtyard.
You also happen to notice while you're checking that there's this raven flying around.
Oh.
Hi, buddy.
I mean, I can't really do anything with it. I mean.
Is Chusk's
okay,
raven
I have
like
clearly
ethereal, or does it look just like a regular raven?
It looks like a regular raven, but Chusk right now has like Chusk's eyes are completely black.
Yeah. No, but like, just you notice that it's just a regular raven, though.
Yeah. So you kind of move back here, and you notice that there is another door here. And kind of like this like beat down area back here. You see like a couple of boxes set over to the side of this, a barrel.
I would like to start kicking the bars of the cell.
Alright, you start.
And you said this was the door also beat down?
No, this area back here it's been like beat down. It's all dirt.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's been okay. Like, okay, I see what you mean.
So you start kicking on the bars on the jail, and you hear like the sound of a chair kind of like sliding against the floor, and then you hear some footsteps, and the door opens, and you see this kind of pot-bellied guard come into the room, and he's got like a small club in his hand, and he's like, "I said, keep it down."
Well, now that I have your attention, I wish to prove that the murder was justified.
Whoa.
Please
How's
look
she gonna do
for
that?
the guard that was on duty yesterday, and I'm going to describe the person that we handed the other people into.
Okay, so you describe...
Either one.
So you did. Oh no, I erased the thing. Whoops. The map is gone.
Right.
So you
That's
kind
all right.
you describe the guard, and he kind of shrugs, and he says, "What of it? Do you think I'm going to release you now just because of that?"
you're a guard, you're supposed to be a man of this town. If I'm saying that the murder was justified, finding that other guard I spoke to yesterday will prove that.
Yeah.
So, are you going to keep your oath of doing what's right for the town or not?
I'd make a persuasion check.
There you go. All right.
There was one behind you.
God fuck!
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're probably gonna end it there, unless Evanor
Yeah.
is.
No, I gotta go.
All right. So we're gonna end it there.
Okay, I'm just gonna headbutt him.
You gotta just grab him. Like, all right. Well, that will be for when we come back.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, that would be.
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting down in the Adventures Guild, just wonder when these guys are coming back.
What will happen to Reira? Will Zeisu ever find his missing box? Will Evanor enjoy his tea?
Alright, see you later.
Right,
See you.
Bye, Evanor.
See you guys.
Hey, can we keep playing even though Evanor's like... He's just waiting.
Later.
Oh, right,
We can fill him
Maellon.
in on what happens after.
Maellon also
I mean,
had to-
technically he's not...
Maellon had to also go,
that's
right? Yeah. Well,
He's already
that's
gone.
but that's okay. Next week we get to find out how you guys will break Reira out of jail, or if Reira will.
We gotta do some major brainstorming, man.
I was trying to go the good route and be so political, and the dice just totally shit on that.
Wait, how do you headbutt him if you're like...
By getting him close enough to the bars, I guess.
I mean, he wasn't he? You said he got up, like, up to the cell with the club.
Yeah. So yeah, that was today's session. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you, Foofy, for following and hosting me.
I'm
Foofy's little her little things. What is this called? Little buns.
Like buns?
Little cinnamon rolls. Just gonna.
Could I like relay the information to the others?
Yeah, you
Even
can.
if I am like, okay.
I'm gonna look up the Find Familiar spell and make sure that I'm pretty sure you can take over its senses. I don't know if you take it over completely or if you just take over like sight. I want to say you take it over completely, so we'll see. All right, I am gonna stop the stream.